boundary, you can keep the opposition under pressure. And he's been quite good at that, Darrell Mitchell. And he's been rewarded. Look at that hit. The footwork has been absolutely brilliant. He psychs out the ballers and he knows what are the right options to be able to put the bowler under pressure. And he's been doing that effectively.
He's definitely shown all other batters where to strike on this pitch. If you want to go down the ground, you have to use the full face of the bat. So scoring shots across the line on this pitch is not easy. So it has to be down the ground.
And also he assessed the bowlers quite nicely. He understood very quickly that Shaheen Shah is one bowler who is using the natural angle away from the right-handers, but the other bowlers, Naseem Shah, has been attacking the stumps. So by staying leg side-ish, he was able to hit the ball down the ground with some effect, and also against Haris Rauf. And it's very important for a batsman to understand the opposition and the bowlers, what they're looking to do. A no ball being called by the umpire.
Will be a free hit. That's what Phillips will be looking at. He still hasn't got that flow, but with the no delivery, the front foot no ball from Naseem Shah, now he's got a license. Naseem Shah, he has to come good.
Huge opportunity for Phillips to cash in. Clever. Took the pace off. Naseem Shah.
Yeah, bowled that really well. He saw Phillips going into the crease, waiting for that short delivery maybe, and took the pace off. Naseem Shah's spell is going to be very crucial. Till now, he's looked okay, but not very lethal.
Yeah, he has induced few edges without any luck. Naseem Shah. He's getting the ball to wobble in the air now.
As the Gaddafi Stadium is new, there's so many great facilities. Inverix, great facility for the fans. Now you can charge your mobile phones or tablets through Inverix solar energy while watching the match. Important for Naseem Shah to close this over well. Just 2 runs given so far. Darrell Mitchell having a good look at the field. Once again shot. Just 1 run. Good fielding from Pakistan.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Excellent effort. A deep fine leg by Abrar, especially with the fact that Glenn Phillips is a live fire in those 22 yards. And still able to deter was a good effort. Yeah, that's how he's gotten to 50. On the ground, couple of sixes, and then maneuvering the length quite consistently.
And the good thing was all boundaries were down the ground. Dot ball to finish the over after 33, 164 for 4. rate. New Zealand can reach up to 248, 6 runs per over, 266, but they would be looking at that 8 run per over, so they can reach up to maybe 300 or close to that. There's 6 wickets in hand for New Zealand. 33 overs gone. Excellent preparation for both these teams for the Champions Trophy as well, and the Tri-Series, which has taken place there after a long time in Pakistan.
Okay, so now here's a question. If you were the captain of New Zealand team, what sort of a total you'll be confident to defend on a surface like this? 260, 280, 300 or 380?
I do think 280 has to be the minimum because of the Q factor. And with the Pakistan batting, the way they have been performing against Australia, South Africa, so you want to give your bowlers a bit of a cushion in the fielders because of that due. So anything under that 280 mark would put more pressure on the bowling and the fielding. Definitely 7 runs per over from here, at least. And it is getting a bit dark here because of the weather conditions, the time of the year, and maybe the lights will be coming on a bit earlier. There's a cloud cover as well.
Yeah, the sun has hid behind the clouds, and that's why there is a wait. They want the artificial lights to take effect. We have the opportunity to have a look at the highlights of Kane Williamson's innings, making a comeback, and how well he featured in this innings. Used his feet, and that was a wonderful shot from the bat of Kane Williamson.
Absolute treat to watch Kane Williamson coming back into international cricket after 15 months, and the team was under pressure. 4 for 1 and 39 for 2. They needed a knock, experienced knock from their batter. And the lights are turning on in Gaddafi Stadium here. New lights, new stadium. What do you make of this, Amir?
Visually very pleasing. Yeah, Darryl Mitchell got busy from the word go. He used the pace of the fast bowlers quite well, not to shy to hit the ball in the air. Made sure every time he hits the ball, he hits them in the gap.
As all the lights have turned on, it's time for some more action here from Gaddafi Stadium. Mohammad Rizwan continuing with Khushdil Shah. He's given away 36 runs in 6 overs.
Gaddafi's a good pitch.
Not using Salman Ali Agha because the right-handers are in play mostly with the bat. Khushdil Shah to continue.
Tall here in Gaddafi Stadium, it gives you the feel of daylight. It doesn't feel artificial. Very welcoming for the players.
Inside edge, a few runs there. Darryl Mitchell this time using the horizontal bat. He was more effective with the vertical bat, but wanted to go horizontal.
He's not listening to you, Sana. You have been advocating.
He doesn't have to.
You've been advocating to play the ball with a vertical bat, especially against Khushdil. But here, he went otherwise. Very lucky. Very lucky. That inside edge could have gone to the stumps.
Well bowled there.
Let's go.
Excellent running once again. Look at the running. We talk about Glenn Phillips being the fastest at the moment between the wickets. Daryl Mitchell, he has been involved in a lot of partnerships, approaching now at 60, playing at 60, the partnership 33 or 40.
And he's a major contributor. Yeah, with the first delivery of this over, barely survived Daryl Mitchell. And here's the reaction. Isn't he saying, aren't you listening to Sana, Daryl Mitchell? She's been asking you to play with the vertical bat.
I used to say that to myself too, Amir bhai, but couldn't.
Well, you should have said, Sana, I'm behind the mic, not behind Tenoy.
Going onto the leg side was my release shot as well. Well played once again. Daryl Mitchell takes the single, 5 runs off the over. New Zealand 169 for 4. Daryl Mitchell has been involved in 3 partnerships so far. Very crucial for New Zealand. They had to rebuild every time because Pakistan has been taking wickets regularly.
Yeah, one has to admit this is a very closely contested contest going on at the moment. Punches has been thrown at each other. Still even Stevens. Pakistan has their neck in front. Once again employed that short delivery by taking the pace off.
And even though the batters are trying to use the feet, trying to use the pitch, but still the bowling generally has been pretty good. The lengths have been pretty good.
Yeah, Glenn Phillips is finding it very hard to rotate the strike. He's been there for 19 deliveries. But still struggling. You know, the last time boundary was hit, it went through the legs of Kamran Ghulam, and that was 35 deliveries ago. It tells you how disciplined the bowling has been.
This time way to offered. But luckily went to the fielder. Just 1 run added to the tally. The boundaries have dried up for New Zealand, and that would be crucial in this phase. In the next 3 or 4 overs, if Pakistan is able to bowl similar line and length, then wickets will come into play.
Yeah, the batters will be impelled to take few chances. Maybe forced to take life in their hands. Try and do something extravagant. And that will give a chance for the Pakistani bowlers to break this partnership.
Maybe the New Zealand batters are setting a foundation for the last 10 overs. You don't see any nervousness there. They are happy to take the single, not playing any rash shots at the moment. 37 of 47 deliveries, the partnership.
Yeah, Glenn Phillips has to play his part to make it easier for his partner, Daryl Mitchell, who's been there for 74 deliveries, by hitting the holes. Instead of pushing the ball towards the fielder, try to play the ball with softer hands into the gap, rotate the strike, and also take the scoreboard. But at the moment, Pakistani bowlers are very happy to keep him on strike.
Kingdom Valley, a royal lifestyle. And at the moment, the fast bowlers are having a royal lifestyle. They are enjoying bowling on this surface. They are hitting the right lengths. Yes, Naseem Shah still wicketless, but because he's dried up those boundaries, pressure is still on New Zealand.
That was royal touch, wasn't it? A bit of room outside the off stump, and that was more than enough for Glenn Phillips to break free. Gave it a real thumb to finish the over with a boundary. It's 176 for 4.
Byron.
15 to go.
Salman.
76 for 4. Again, a rebuilding process. Man for Pakistan, they would like to see the back of him. So consistent against this side. What a shot that was, the last ball of the previous over. Phillips putting everything into it. The figure-free moment where you can download the app now and have your figure-free moment. Power behind that, and well-earned 4 runs. It was a boundary after 38 deliveries, so you can just say how this game is shifting from one side to another. Pretty much balanced at the moment.
Yeah, he's such a free-flowing player, Mitchell, and he allows whoever comes in to just take a bit of time and get themselves set. Phillips, 17 of 23, but the partnership is an important one. 44, 52 deliveries at the moment. And he's about this juncture where you need to make up your mind what is going to be a good score on this surface. 180 for 4. You'd be thinking 265, 270 as a bare minimum. Don't think it's the usual surface that we're accustomed to seeing at this venue so far. Oh, he's got other plans. Mitchell, he's taking a real liking to Kusnal. That's the maximum.
Yeah, Rizwan not happy with that. It's a pretty ordinary delivery. The batter deep in the crease and smashed. Also the 50 partnership between Phillips and Mitchell. 87 meters on that.
Yeah, he's a dangerous player, especially in these scenarios. We still have an extra field up in the ring. He's always going to look to take it on. Well, it's a good over for New Zealand. 11 off, 187 for 4.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Second 50 partnership from 2 batters in the New Zealand batting lineup. First it was Daryl Mitchell and Williamson, and now Glenn Phillips as his new partner. That maximum that Daryl Mitchell hit was one from his bat after Williamson's dismissal. 27.1 or something overs that he had hit a boundary. So he's really pacing his innings according to his liking. He's looking to play right till the end. We mentioned about what kind of score the projected suggests 285 if they go 7 and over, and somewhere between 260 and that would be gettable, provided that Mitchell stays there at least in up to the 45th or something.
Yeah, you talk about the lack of boundaries being scored, but it's a big venue, so well adjusted by Mitchell, rotating strike and hitting those boundary riders, having to run hard. It's a different dynamic that comes into play when you play this venue in Lahore.
We spoke about what's the importance of this Tryon nation for the teams participating. Armstrong struggling a little bit. You just hope that he's just running out of breath for a moment. But he looks like he's in pain. What has he done to himself?
Yeah, you can very often see on the bowler's expression, facial expression. That facial expression suggests that there's something wrong. It looks like hip side strain. Does put a lot of effort into his action. Nice and smooth. And just about at the release point. Nice brace front leg. I think he might have done himself a bit of harm in the process. Because that facial expression tells a story.
Yeah, you would probably think and hope that this is something that is not serious, because it's just the start of a major tournament coming up. But just coming back to the fact that what's the importance of these 3-4 games is about getting your 11 right maybe for the Champions Trophy. He's going off. Well, it's better that he gets himself checked instead of looking to finish the over off, which has still got 4 deliveries into it. You got eyebrows up. You're hoping that he's not done any serious damage to himself. It's a good call that he just doesn't want to take a chance and get it looked at.
Yeah, I think it's certainly the right call at the moment as well. Champions Trophy still ahead of us, a couple of days away now. Well, that would be a bit of a concern for Pakistan. Is it Cliffy Deacon? He'll have his work cut out over the next couple of days, making sure that he gets back to full fitness, Harris Ralph, because he's a vital cog in the wheel for Pakistan. He was in the middle of an excellent spell here today. Perhaps the one bowler that had great control to go with his pace. Well, to replace him, Salman Aga, Ali Aga, pardon me.
I was trying to make a point, but every time I start off with it, something or the other happens. So, yeah, if you look at the bowlers that have been chosen or used by Rizwan, Huston Shah seems to be one of the picks that he's looking to use maybe during the ICC Champions Trophy as well. And in the next outing that they'll have against South Africa, they'll probably try some more combinations. We saw Saud Shakil out there, who is just replaced Harsh Rauf. He's also a left-arm spin option. He's a good bat, we all know that. He's Pakistan's vice captain and test. So I guess he just really wants to make sure that those 5 or 6 bowlers that he would want to have, Salman Agha being one of the part-timers, he's bowled Khushdil 8 of them. He'll probably finish his quota.
Yeah, I think just a little bit on that Khushdil bowling option. He's more better than bowler, but isn't he? I think you still want to have the ability or the affordability to pick a specialist spinner. Because I think given the conditions going into the Champions Trophy, conditions are almost crying out that you need to play 2 specialist spinners. Especially in Karachi.
Chance here. Yeah, don't forget you got a game in Dubai. You'll be playing there. And then, of course, Karachi you mentioned. We'll come back to that. 191 for 4. So now this suggests now Pakistan has 5 overs of pace left if Haris Rauf is not to come back. So now Salman will have to pull the remaining with spin with 13 overs to go.
Yeah, that's always the danger when one of your frontline bowlers break down and you haven't picked 5 specialist bowlers. That scenario that you've just read out, because now as the opposition you can plan on trying to take one of those part-timers down. Well, it's a bra back into the attack. And the reason he'll be back is to try and pick up a wicket. A run a chance towards the back end of the last over. Bit of a wayward throw from Shaheen Shah Afridi. Yeah. Take cover. You wouldn't have seen it, ball coming behind him.
Yeah, they lost one player as they planned to take one out of the opposition. It was very close to Phillips and his helmet. Oh, look at that background. Not a seat.
Yeah, speaking to some of the players in the build-up, rumours has it it's a sold-out game, so fantastic to see everyone coming in, coming to see their role models, their heroes on show here this evening.
A little short, and he's too good, Mitchell, not to miss out. He's smashed the ball second time in that zone, also bringing 200 for New Zealand.
Just look at the pace that he sets himself, giving himself every opportunity to launch that over that mid-wicket region. Excellent execution.
Once again, that short mid-wicket comes into play. Once again, a soft dismissal. It's looking so good. This would have a serious impact on the game. Losing Mitchell at this stage with 12 and a half overs to go.
It's a massive wicket for Pakistan because it's the in-bat of Mitchell, who's been going superbly well on this surface that most batters have been struggling with. But it's a low full toss that has been hit straight to mid-wicket, and you can see how disappointed he is. After launching the previous one for maximum, he makes his way to the dressing room for 81. New Zealand 200 for 5.
ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
For New Zealand now. It's such an important stage of the game where they probably look to get it on top in the last last 10 with a set batter at 18-1. Then straight to Kushal Shah. He's calling some men in. He doesn't want long off. So Shaheen Shah Afridi comes into the circle. A slip position.
जा खोल भाग के जा
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो